Mr. Pibb. Oh man. Welcome to the Monster Hunter World stream. Everybody's doing it these days. Since the launch, I think last time I checked, which was early this morning, there were 1.1 thousand people streaming Monster Hunter World. This will probably be drowned out and all of that, but we will get some stuff done here. We will do this stream. By the way, if you didn't see it, this is my Trump character. Got him to look as much as like Trump as I could. They didn't really have a comb over hairdo for him or anything, but I tried to get the facial features as much as I could close to what Trump looks like. Let's see, guild card. I'll show you in a second here. View. See, he's got those high, sharp cheekbones like Trump. The nose was not really matching, but is the closest I could get. The slim lips of the mouth, wide grin. Hairstyle's close, but not as good as I'd like it to be, but it's there. So, and I made a squad for him, grab him by the palico. You can obviously figure that one out. If you can't, that's just it's best let it be. But and the little slogan is "Let's make America great again," and the title is "Override the Party." So yeah, got a little text lines going on here too. So we'll be witnessing that as I get on some quest here. This is the early part of the game. Most of you are probably either finished with the core story, past the lava dragon. I can't even remember his name. Zagreus or what? Frick, I can't even remember. But anyways, this is the early part of the game. Not even midway into it, so we are going to do this. Though we are going to do this. Get some people to join in too, probably. So far, my thoughts on Monster Hunter World are that it's a deeply flawed game. There's lots of bugs, glitches. At the same time, it's kind of fun and addictive. It's not the worst. You know, it's kind of contradictory because most games with this many bugs and glitches would probably receive bad reviews. But it's likable enough that I keep coming back to it. So it's not a bad experience per se, but it does have its aggravating moments. The scout flies, for one, they're unreliable in a lot of situations. There's just different things with the monster AI. There's different things with the game in general. The mechanics, gameplay that don't always work as they should. Pork trouble. Yeah, yep. Porgy is the pork. Porgy is the pork. I got him a frog costume today. Hogging a frog, I think it was. Gotta watch these cool cutscenes. Don't know if I'll be able to play well and stream at the same time. It's gonna be interesting. I missed it. I got it actually. Emperor Hopper. Okay, cool. Fire her. Fire her. Fire her.
乾燥地と沼地の入り混じった地帯でな、特有の生態系も見られる。
But yeah, I like this game so far to a point, but like it does get aggravating after a while, as Trouble knows. It does get it has its aggravating points. It needs to be sorted out.
乾燥地から流れ出た水が沼地にたまるのだ。
Needs to be sorted out.
演算者殿、決まりどころですぞ。
ここは比較的乾燥に強い生き物が多くてな。
植物も硬いからで、身の乾燥を防いだりしておるんじゃよ。
Oh, Trouble. It keeps buffering. Yeah, they had troubles with it recently. I don't know if they had it sorted out or not, but like there was troubles with the actual Twitch the other day, so it could be uh, problems. So it's probably why everybody keeps on coming in and leaving like they do. I don't blame them. Yeah. And plus, like the streaming, it's become like a lot of people streaming at the same time. Like earlier, there was like 1,000 uh, people streaming this game at 1 hour of the day. Do, 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 do. Sorry if I'm quiet here. I'm just walking along, following this cart, doing this stuff, the quest. What in the world was that? Oh yeah, that's it's the barrels, I think. Sad. No. I don't remember having to fight this dude so early on. Oh yeah, you don't have to. You can sneak by him. I don't remember. Went the wrong way, didn't I? Went the absolute wrong way, but at least Raytheon didn't try to bork me there. That was a... Yeah, apologies if this stream is getting... is like got some kind of lag or whatever. I don't know what it would be. My guess is Twitch is probably strained by the amount of people streaming things, probably. Yesterday it was down for a while, I think. So it's not a good thing. Not a good deal. Which means the stream will probably be not worth even uploading.
予想よりもはるかに巨大じゃと思わぬか。
どの文献に記されているよりもな。
一体どれほどの歳月を重ねればあれほどの巨体を持ち得るのか。
I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going. Guess this way.
あれはアプケロス。
この地域特有の装飾モンスターですな。何かから逃げている。
怯えているように見えますね。
アップケロスは身の危険を感じる。ああやって防御の体勢を取る。
身の危険を。私たちに気をつけて進まないと。
Well, everybody left, so that's
こ
gonna
こまで来ま
suck.
したね。
Sabotaged. Sabotaged. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you, Twitch,
も
for
う一息ですよ。
痕跡は目の前や。狩人だな。光栄の礼を申しますぞ。
相棒、マグダラオスの痕跡を確認しましょう。
probably ended up picking a bad time for this. There's that thing. Yeah, the nose doesn't look too right. Like, I couldn't find a nose that actually looked like Trump's in the thing. Couldn't actually find one. Right eyeball. You can use your SOS flare. That'd probably be a good idea if I can get to a safe place to.
修了してください。大丈夫。学者さんたちは私が保護を。
This is not gonna work. Oh, it did. It dropped the Barrow's material. Oh, I hit him like that. He tried to stab me with his head. Best weapon ever, by the way. Switch axe. Switch axe is the best. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Not. I didn't want to discover Diablos.
この生態は利用できるかもしれません。
Do 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 do. Oh, there he is. noticing like it's not doing the not bouncing off of him like it usually does when it's you first have to knock off his outer coating, I guess. Guess they wanted to make it easier first go around, whatever. Bitterbug. Angry Birds. Nope. Didn't do nothing. And they're fighting. Oh, I'm about to be bored. Woo! Not taking thing. Woo! Why did I just hit Diablos? It is not a good deal. Yeah, you gotta keep in mind this is like the early mission. I shouldn't be trying to battle down here with the big guy, as it were. Yes, please run off. Please run off. Away from that. There goes the scout flies not doing their job too, as it were. There it goes. Uh-oh. Really need to sharpen that thing. Right in the middle of battle too. It's like bad, Brad. I tried. Oh, Bork. I could have done better than that. I just freaking don't know what I was doing. Have no idea why I did that. there. Let's see. Might as well sharpen it now while I get a chance. Yep. Do not sharpen your blade within distance of the monster. Oh, there's a moss one. Well, I just don't know anymore. Scoutfly's not working again. Scoutfly's not doing their thing. There he is. There's the dude. Okay, serious question. Like, if you go to stream, like, and you really want to do the right thing, do the stream, be interactive and all that, and you want to really interact with your audience and make a worthwhile stream, but you can't because nobody's interacting. What do you do? What do you do? You blabber on, you sing, you do what? Because quite frankly, this is really boring at the moment. And I can guess it being boring for the audience. Look, his thing disappeared. That's another one of those glitches in the Matrix, as it were. Broke his parts. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be beating him at this time. I thought there was like a cutscene to trigger or something. Maybe I'm supposed to beat him. Anyway, this game's alright. Like, I was talking with a friend earlier, Trouble, who's in the stream, the chat there, about how the game, to me, it looks like it could lose its I don't know, attractiveness, its addictiveness after a while, because the grind. I'm gonna die here a second again. Yeah, that thing says he's hanging there. I'm gonna come get you, but he don't do nothing. That's another part of the AI that's wonky. But anyway, what I was saying is, the grind is massively more of a focus than the actual collection of monsters, actual worlds. I think there's like, let's see, there's maybe 5 different areas or something, maybe 6. And I heard there's something like upwards of high 20s amount of monsters. And you gotta think, repeating all this over just to get gear, just to do the same thing, it's gonna get old after a while. Like, even if they update it, see, they're gonna do like maybe a monster, introduce monster here and there, like maybe probably monthly or whatever, be my guess. And they're wanting to keep it alive for the long run, but the problem is, like, it's gonna get old after a while. Like, even with the hard mode, high rank content, and the supposedly they might introduce the G rank from the Japanese games. What I hear, and that might keep some attention for a while with new gear and whatnot. But I don't know. I don't know. I can only play this in like maybe short sessions at a time. I can't really do over an hour with this at a time because it gets kind of old. Like I noticed, like when I first started playing, it was like really exciting. It was like really, you know, the first you discover all the new stuff, and there's some fun in that. There's like actually some quality content to be enjoyed. Dizzy again. I'm gonna get fainted. Okay, he's going off. That Palico is useless. Useless Palico. By the way, the Palico's name is like MAGA, make America great again. Go along with the Trump thing. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, I don't see that it justifies the praise and the high 9 to 10 scores it gets. There's a lot that could be better about this game. A lot that could actually be improved, fixed, sorted out. Like, and it is very grindy. I mean, the grind is so much to a point that it's the core focus of the game. You'd think a game about hunting would be about the hunt more so than the grind, but it's been a grind focus. It's just one big huge grind, like layers and layers upon grind. Grind for gear, grind for ammo, grind for materials, grind for you know, resources, grind for Zenny, the in-game currency. That many layers of grind was unnecessary. I feel it was. I know it's going along with the past Monster Hunter formulas and whatnot, but I think if it would have been more about the hunt, and I don't have no bombs. I don't know if he's gonna lay a bomb or not. But if it was more about, yeah, he did. Okay, cool. But if it was more about the hunt, more about the monsters, more about the story, and less about the grind, this would be a 10 out of 10 game. Even with flaws, the flaws could be fixed. I can see the flaws being fixed over time, but like, this would be a 10 out of 10 if it was more about the hunt, more about the actual monsters, like a huger collection of monsters, huger. This is my grammar going down the toilet, as it were. But anyways, but yeah, I think it's got a little more praise than it deserves from the critics. The everyone jumping on the praise bandwagon, as it were. I think it's a good game. It's got plenty of flaws, but it's not a 9 out of 10. It's not a 9 out of 10. I don't think. I know I saw it. I think my guild card said I actually poured about 63 hours into it so far. I think I have, or plus more than that. And you'd think that reflects the reflects my liking of it, but yeah, it's I don't know. I just think it's been praised more than it's should have been. So it's my 2 cents worth, anyways. Gotta go over here and get this piece of bear off over here. Carve them out. Give me some bear off pieces. I like that Palico's armor. The dude that joined me, or dudette, I don't know which. Got the bear off tail even. How about that? He blasted me. Yeah, there's trolls in this game too. That's another thing. My friend Troubles actually said she gets trolled a lot. I don't know if it's why she does. I haven't really run into too many trolls myself. But that dude obviously was. He was bombing me there at the end like troll. But anyways, that's part of the toxic community, I guess. I think it'd be cool to be one of those elf characters, the ones with the long ears there, if you could like make your character with the long ears. I don't know if there's a way to skip this because I don't want to really spoil anything for anybody, but the story in this game basically amounts to chasing this one giant elder dragon throughout the new world, trying to figure out why it's on the rampage, why it's migrating inward. That's all the story amounts to. It's just not really much character building. Not much story. And that's a missed opportunity. I think they, if they had have dumbed down the grinding aspects of it, the material grinding, the gear grinding, and all that, dumbed it down a little bit and made more focus on the story and on the actual monsters and the hunt itself, I think it would have been a whole lot better. But I've already said that, a couple times over. But it's not a bad game. It's not horrible. It's not. I don't think it's 9 out of 10 worthy, though. I don't think it's. I think it's got some significant flaws. Like I've run into problems with the scout flies, problems with the AI, problems with the matchmaking, errors. It's just one of those things, I guess. Every time I start to complain about the game, somebody actually leaves. I don't even know why, but yeah, this Trump the shiny collector, Trump the tracking whiz, the gathering maniac, the target destroyer, parts broken 12. Oh, sweet. Anyways, yeah. Well, if anybody goes back and watches this, maybe they get something out of it. When I did talk, I started off just not saying much, but anyways, I see this game getting old after a while, people moving on to something else. I think it had a good start. Like, for me, I grinded the game pretty hard, like, from launch, first week or so, and I enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed discovering the new areas, the new dinosaurs, the new monsters, and the new gear and all that stuff. But when it started, having repeat missions where you had to go do the same thing over just to get the materials or the currency you needed to, get the materials or your gear up to, up to the point that it should be, then it started wearing thin, as it were. My favorite weapon so far is the switch axe. Like it gives you the power of the vial coating without really requiring much effort. You actually can switch between the axe, which does more damage, more base damage per hit, and the sword that runs on a file meter, which is done by switching with R2 when the meter builds up, and you can add different, like there's like power, paralysis, all the different elements that you can apply to it. I don't see many people using the actual the energy charge that you can do by pressing triangle and circle when you have the sword drawn. It actually does some significant damage. It does, like, it impales the monster, and then it like shocks, like it sends the energy or whatever file energy you have into them. Does about 100 hit, hit damage if you can land it, and it's a good way to shorten the fights. Mobility with the switch axe is really good too. The range is pretty effective. You don't have to get really close like you do with the dual swords. I see a lot more people using the switch axe than actually caught a grasshopper. I thought I had caught the running rabbits, but I caught a grasshopper. Jiminy crickets. How about that? Okay. Well, we will manage our stuffs here. Get some crafting done. I think a good tip would be to actually only craft the weapons that you're comfortable with using. Don't go overboard and try to craft every weapon. Not everybody's going to be efficient with each weapon, and each weapon does, damage, so that you're going to be able to take down enemies, but you just got to be, you got to choose which one works best for you. Don't like waste all your materials and whatnot crafting all the different tiers of weapons and all the different weapons that are available, because it's just gonna be a waste of material and time. Especially when you get to high rank and you have to, earn everything over again just to get to the upgraded high rank gear. So definitely don't go out, go all out in the crafting with the weapons. Just craft what you need to get by. Stick with it, and I think I made it to the high rank using a rank 3 or 4 paralysis switch axe. I think I did. Had little trouble. It was doable. It wasn't hard. So um, definitely do what is more comfortable for you. Some people will be better with a ranged weapon. Some people will be better up close with the melee and whatnot. So that's just a tip. There's no sense in just going to try and craft every single type or element based type of weapon in each weapon class or whatever. There's no sense in it. You'll be grinding so hard, it'll just it'll wear the game thin. It'll make it really really old really quick. It'll just get old really quick. Let's see, Sinister Shadows and Swamp. I think that's the Gyura fish evolution gone wrong thing. Yeah, I think that's what that is. Let's see. Well, another thing, when you're creating antidotes or herbal medicine, when you have this choice, I would say try to create the herbal medicine like slices or whatever they are, the little chips, because they take less to activate. They're like pretty much instant, like the ancient potion and the max potions. Antidote, for whatever reason, takes longer to drink than the potions do, and it can leave you in a bad place. It can leave you in a very bad place, so be aware of that. Oh, and for the guns, like the light bow gun, normal ammo 2 and above, they seem to do the better base damage. Like the other things just add like a sort of effect or elemental effect to it. It's it's a trade-off. Like you get less damage at base hit, but you get the effect of the special ammo or whatnot. So there's that to think about. Crafting list. Sticky ammo is really good. I can't recommend it enough. Definitely stock up on the slicing ammo too. Very effective for slicing off tails and whatnot. Um, I don't use the recover ammo too much. I don't use my gun as a team buffer or team assist type weapon. Some people might. You got different things like recover, uh, like demon ammo and armor ammo, which you could buff your teammates with. But I don't do that. I focus on the monster. I think the best help you can do a team is drawing aggro as trouble cause it, and trying to get the monster's attention to give the other players time enough to actually escape the monster's focus. I think that's one important thing. You don't need to stay huddled up like in a area in a monster battle, because you will actually cause problems for everyone else in the team. And yeah, and especially when Zinni is actually, the rewards are knocked down after each feint. It's best to actually focus on team efforts, drawing the aggro, dealing damage to the monster, not too close to the other players. Mind your surroundings and whatnot. And add the powder buffs, like if you want to do hard shell or life, life powder, demon powder, whatever. Do that. Help the team out. Let's see. Let's see what I can craft in here. See what I can do. Forge, equip. Alloy. Poison resistance, water resistance. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough for a full set of that. It uses that specialty ore. What I did my first run through with my original character, I focused on upgrading the bone armor. Like, I played with the bone armor solid all the way through. Like, I never really changed armor for the added, resistant effects. Like, I didn't have to. Bone armor, you get 10 versus fire, 10 versus thunder, and 10 versus dragon and defense, plus the base defense as you upgrade. It's very effective armor, one of the best sets, defense wise. And that's what I went with the first playthrough. I didn't really switch up. I crafted the other armor, but I didn't switch between armor. I didn't feel the need to. The base defense actually negates a lot of the damage when you actually upgrade it and whatnot. So let's see, upgrade some equipment here. See if I can. Haven't got that far yet, so that is a nope. Rarity 3. Upgrade this bone helmet a little bit. Got some things. This always confused me the first go round. I didn't know. Didn't actually know how to do it at first, but yeah, it was some of the stuff in this game could be better presented, for sure. Like, if you're not a seasoned Monster Hunter player, you haven't played the game for. A lot of this is very technical. A lot of it is in-depth type, dealings. So I think in some instances a actual tutorial might have benefited the player a bit. So I know there is a training thing. I am aware of that, but it doesn't help with the menu stuff and the organization and the different things that you can do in the menu. It doesn't help with that. So it stands as I said. So upgrade equipment. Let's see what I got. I got a light chain blitz gun. Might upgrade that a little bit. Let's see, chain blitz. I do like the light bow gun in this game. I prefer it over the heavy bow gun and the bow and arrow. Bow and arrow, I guess you'd call that. I don't know, but anyways, It just seems to be more efficient. It doesn't do big damage unless you get like the slicing or the sticky ammo or stuff like that. But yeah, it's still a fun weapon to use. You just gotta keep the ammo stocked. Is the only problem. Da, 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 da. Gonna go. I think I'll do one more quest. This will be a little over an hour long stream. Not hardly anybody stopped by, and the people that did stop, I guess, I think Trouble said there was a problem with the Twitch buffering. I don't know if it's a Twitch problem or it's a problem on my end or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe that's why everybody's leaving. Just don't know these days. Like Twitch did have a problem yesterday, so I don't know. Go in here and do this. Let me make sure I got like all my stuff stocked. Let's see. No, I haven't got a full stock of potions here. Can't leave without that. Okay, so I'm just leaving with base level stuff so I can farm for materials more and do that, you know. I think the more and more streamers that jump on Twitch and start trying to get popular through Twitch, the more it's going to put stress on the network. The more it's going to buffer, the more they're going to have to balance the streams, change the streaming quality. I think they're going to have to upgrade soon, probably just to be able to sustain the capacity of streamers there is. Like I said, there's like 1,000 people streaming Monster Hunter here, and I think it takes a toll on the old Twitch network, as it were. Pay with points. We want to do. We'll do the defense up. Why not? Like I always get turned around right here trying to figure out where it is I'm supposed to be going. It's odd. Get some more fire herb, as it were. I'm gonna catch one of those bunnies for my got one. Shepherd bunny. That's another thing people, I don't know if everybody knows, like you can actually catch some ants too while I'm at it. You can collect the tiny wildlife, as it were, the thing, and actually put them in your room in the shipyard. I remember the demo. This was the area where what's his name was at the I want to say Rathlos, but no, that's not what it was. My memory's bad. Missing book. I remember this. I do like the variety in the missions, but like I said, it gets repetitive after a while. After you reach a certain point in the game, as it were. Give me some moment flies there. Oh, there's the other thing. Okay. Nullberry is important. Trying to get as many of these footprints. Like, even if you farm these things over and over again, it actually gives you the points that you can spend on different things. So it's good. Always pick up the tracks, pick up the trails, and do that along the way in each, assignment or investigation or whatever.
見たんだ。チラトトスじゃない。あいつがボルボロスを。
Man, that thing's vicious. Like, the initial shock of seeing some of these things is just can get pretty hairy, scary sometimes, but like, after you've encountered them, you learn their attack patterns and whatnot, they become less intimidating, and it becomes a casual, fight and chase to the, death or whatnot, but yeah. The meal is definitely helping with the damage. Don't know how long it'll last though. Getting a little careless I am. Yeah, one of the best, tips, don't stand when it's facing you like that. It'll part's already broken. I'm using a Jagras switch axe right now, I think so. Oh, I am not doing smart things. Yeah, the SOS thing, I think it could have been done better. Like, I know you can do it in the radio menu, but like, having to access the menu in the middle of a encounter is not one of the best Having to shake off that muck. It went somewhere. Okay. Alright, there it is. I couldn't land it. I couldn't land the there it is. That's the triangle circle thing. Did 55 because my weapon's not as upgraded as it could be. And also when you're healing up, don't roll out of the animation or you'll lose your potential heal. Those daggum fishes. Man, that fish jumps at me. Long distance shot, now I had to heal up. Those fish are aggressive. Now I am in the muck. It's doing me no favors. Sharpen my tool of destruction here, as it were. Try to get ready for the swinging session that's coming up. I don't know why I stopped doing that. Those fish gonna hit me. Oh, no berry. I need a no berry. Is that it? I don't see it. There it is. You know what, when you come to think about it, like half the battle is chasing this monster through different areas or different stages of its weakness. Like if it's straight up stayed in one place, like the battle wouldn't last near as long. Like that's something to think about. My friend actually pointed out, like, there's a lot of artificial difficulty added to this game, and different things, different mechanics, different things make the game artificially hard, like difficult. Like it is just it's a cheap design to some extent. Like instead of making a boss battle just one area, I mean I understand that it made it more realistic. The monster wants to survive and whatnot, right? I understand that. But it makes them seem like weak, like I don't know, like less intimidating. if that makes any sense. Makes them seem much less intimidating than they could be. Like, the damage is the biggest threat that you will face. Like, that's the way it feels like. Uh oh, turf war. That means something's here. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's Baroth. That's not a good thing. I'll let them do the dance a little bit. Get my materials over here and get out of the muck if I can. Hit him in the butt with some slinger ammo. Barrel is not a happy camper. This tadpole looking lizard. Oh, Barrel, man. Just let me wail at him a little bit, okay? Turf wars. He's limping. He's a wounded character, and Barrel's there guarding two of my pieces that I need. Barrel material, free barrel material, as it were. Oh, Barrel, let me live, you son of a punk. I need to gain my bearings and figure out where this thing went. Heal up a little bit. Let's see, get back to the map. See, the scout flies don't activate like they should. Sometimes you gotta bring out the map. Sometimes you gotta stand there for a second. You got the thing pinned on the map and you got enough tracks for it. It should... Like they should activate, but there's definitely a problem with the scout flies. There's a problem with the AI in general. Sometimes the AI is hyper aggressive early on, and even in the early parts of the game. A lot of glitchiness, a lot of... Let me catch this thing. Gotta catch that wildlife, man. Pokemon, gotta catch them all, you know. I don't have no bombs, so I'm just gonna wheel on them. Wouldn't that have been something though, like a Pokemon type aspect to this? Like you train them and you have them. I know the Palico's sort of like that, but like actually the monsters, like have the monsters come out and, you know, sort of tame them, make them battle for you or something, like a big old kaiju battle. Like have sort of a arena or something. I'll pit your tamed monsters against other monsters and whatnot. Have sort of like a wager battle, like with when the and they get more like efficient the more they battle, and you can like wager for gear, like special gear or whatnot. And yeah, Capcom, man, think of that. Think of that. Adding that in there, man. That's a missed opportunity. Like, like these, just freaking imagine it, like you tame one of these things, like you actually maybe ride it, mount it, and then battle out in the in a set arena. Uh, have these monsters fight each other. Freaking missed opportunity, as it were. Um, it would be so brilliant. Like it would have been so brilliant. Big old kaiju battles. Just But anyway, I'm going to get back to the Astera hub, do the crafting and whatnot. And I'm just going to shut the stream down, you know, count my viewership losses, and maybe upload it if it isn't too, you know, messed up. Upload it to YouTube, maybe people watch it there, I don't know. I did, you know, put my 2 cents worth in there, you know, put my thoughts out on the game, added some tips, tricks, gave Capcom advice there at the end, maybe add a monster battle mode or something in. I don't know. Maybe the stream will end up being worth something. I don't know. It's an hour long. Takes a little while to get into the actually beefy parts of the stream where I'm actually saying anything, you know, worth anything. But yeah, there's that. I tell people I'm gonna stream, and they act like they're gonna watch it, and then for whatever reason it just ends up a 0 view at the end. It's just a lot of things. But like I said, you know, understand, like a lot of different people streaming this game. A lot of people still, you know, attention. A lot more professional streamers with the video editing, the whole begging for your money, you know, deal, and you know, looking all cool and stuff. Hear me doing the basic gameplay and commentary over top of it. But that is my channel. I'm not going to change things. Maybe one day it'll pick up. Maybe it won't. I do it for the fun of it. I don't do it to make money. I don't. It's not my, you know, source of income or whatever. So just a little fun thing I do on the side. Like if you want to subscribe and, you know, watch me every once in a while when I stream something, or you know, watch it on YouTube or whatever, subscribe to me there or whatever. I do stuff occasionally. It's not a steady stream of things. I do archive stuff. I do highlight streams in full, and you know, there's stuff there for you to watch, you know, in the downtime. So definitely consider that if you want to support a small streamer, as it were, you know. I know it's kind of pointless in saying that, because, like, again, I'm not one of these streamers trying to make this their career or whatever. I don't bank on ever getting that big or anything, but actually, you know, maybe one day it'll pick up. Maybe be as popular as my blogging efforts and the audience there, and the ones that follow me on Twitter, sharing my links to my reviews and whatnot. But one can hope, one can dream. You know, you never know what might come of it. I put myself out there though, so there's that, and I try. You know, I try. Do this little crafting thing. Another thing, so the reason some of your things probably aren't showing up when you go to the crafting list is because you got to actually have them in your storage, your item box, before they'll be fully listed. So definitely take note of that. Like I had to learn that the hard way. I was wondering, like I was going from chest to chest and noticing like inconsistencies of what I could craft, and when I added stuff I could craft more things. So definitely something to note. Another one of those things that could have been better explained. A lot of the menu stuff could use explanation. Like I don't know, missed opportunities. This is a very involved, very deeply involved game on the menu and the gameplay. Everything about it's very technical. So um, I just don't know. It could have used a lot more love and care. It just I think it was. I think it was rushed out a bit, to be honest. I think with all the glitches, the things that need to be ironed out, I think it could have, took a little longer to actually do some play testing and worked out the kinks and whatnot. But that's my opinion. As Boogie always says, is one man's opinion. I could be wrong. I so often am, as all that good stuff. And like Boogie's stream, like I always support him. Like he's a big streamer. I mean, I wouldn't say he's super big, but he's like known. Um, good guy, making a good effort. So I always support the streamers that I like to watch. I always try to leave a sort of whatnot, sort of comment in the comment section below and stuff. Yeah, I've been here for a while. I've been talking away. Probably didn't record half of what I said, but like I'm about to close it. Like it's been an hour going at this, trying to make something of it. Probably got all lost in the mess that Twitch is, as it were. Did a couple of assignments. Didn't do much. Did a lot of talking. Probably talking to myself at the end of the day. But it is what it is. It happens. So there's that. Not many people stop by, and I can understand if there was technical issues on Twitch side. There ain't no point in sticking around if it's buffering like mad. There ain't no point in it. So there is that. So yep. I haven't moved rooms. I know you can go into the room up in the ship up at the what is that guild area. You can go in that thing. I haven't done that yet. Nah. I stay down there. It's more convenient because like going from the different places feels more convenient leaving it down there. That's my opinion. Go over here and talk to this dude. Get stuff set up. Already read through all that, so I just click through it like it's nothing. Go up, see if I can craft anything. I fought Baros. I fought Jaruya. Almost ran into Diablos in the Baroth fight. Like Diablos showed up. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. If it's worth it. Like I don't know how much was captured or whatnot, but I'm gonna upload what I can to YouTube so you can watch it there. I'll archive it. I'll highlight it in the Twitch stream if you want to watch it there too. It's maybe it captured something. I don't know. It's just bad timing, I think. Let's see. Forge equipment. Armor. You are welcome. You are welcome. Um, don't know why I keep doing that. I don't want to do that. Let's see. Still can't upgrade that. Can upgrade my helmet a little bit. Oh, you did? Oh man, that sounds epic, actually. Did you know, like, if you go into the room, you can actually change the colors of your armor? I actually made it to high rank earlier. You can change the pigments of your palicos and your armor when you get the new gear, the new stuff. It's a cool little feature, like, and the little decorations thing. I don't quite understand. I don't know if that's like the gem system, but like if you go to the palico, the other one that's not your actual palico, there is a decorations option. I don't know what that does, but something. Don't have enough for the rarity 3 thing yet. Okay, so I'll just leave that stuff be. Leave that stuff be. Hey, dude. Just about to close up the stream. Like, it's been a buggy mess from what I heard. Like, it was oh, I did. Yeah, I saw your gun on your back on that character. That looked pretty cool. Um, but yeah, Reverend Gamer. Like, the stream started off really choppy. It was kind of buffering or whatever, and a lot of people kept on coming in and out trying to see if it would fix, and they kept on leaving. So I just kept on with it, hoping it would get something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Twitch issues. They had issues yesterday, so it's probably what it was. But yeah, I stuck with it regardless, hoping to capture something, something out of it. I actually went on a little talking spell there at the end about how they could actually implement maybe a monster versus monster wager match. Like, you could, like, maybe select monsters to battle each other and wager for gear or something, or materials. I think Capcom would be cool in doing that. I think it's sort of like a kaiju battle with the monsters in an arena. Yeah, I figure it's Twitch. Thank you for stopping by, though. Really appreciate it. Like, I know I don't get many views, but like, I think Twitch is oversaturated with a lot of these types of streams. These basic gameplay and commentary streams. It's hard to stand out in the crowd. You get buried in everything. And there was like 1,000 plus people streaming Monster Hunter today, so it's taking a toll on these servers and whatnot. So, but yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate both of you stopping by. Like, yeah, it's better. I mean, it's more focused on the game, and you still get to hear the streamers, voice what they're talking about. What they're saying. Not making it so much a spectacle about the person per se, but more like about the game. I kind of see where that could be good, but like, I guess a lot of people get like hooked in these little big time streamers with these banners and whatnot, and people begging for your money and give me money to stream and all that good garbage. But I don't do that kind of thing. I don't get all that fancy. It's just a mild hobby of mine, just a little side hobby, as it were. But Yeah, I don't know. I just do this as a fun little thing. Try to showcase the games that I like. Try to talk about them a little bit. Try to, you know, put my 2 cents out there. Try to have a little fun doing it. I've never really monetized anything, and I don't plan on it. The moment you like monetize something, you get hooked into the business of it all, and you like become a slave to the actual job, as it were. It turns into a job, and I never wanted to do that. Oh yeah, the Cryptarch video. Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that, man. That was a trip. Got lost for like 30 minutes. Yeah, that you spelled it right, Cryptarch. It was actually indie game I had a slight issue with. Slight. But yeah. But I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna wrap it up. Gonna upload it to YouTube. Hopefully, I got some good bits in there worth uploading. I'm gonna check it out and do that thing. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you, too, for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by Trouble. And I will definitely highlight this and upload it for you. And you can watch it, later, whatever. Do take care, and I'll talk at you later. Bye.